society immunity. Obia to me the opebia. Chinese if we BC refinery e Ghana ha. Omo akokra trucks. Ya omo de ba betwe products no akọ customers in fee.
Omo Chinese for no.
Chinese for no. Sadie ABC Ghana da.
Omo no akokra trucks omo de betwe.
Yes.
Akọ customers fee.
Yeah, akọ it's OMCs in ho. Filling stations.
Filling trucks omo de aba.
Right.
Na Ghana ni bi ani animu. E bi a company bi a Ghana na na say.
It's a beast my imagination. Okay? Enti mo nyina mo mayan sorry. Na yema abrofo no whoever who say emra wo krom ha ye di adwuma ye buye ho. Ehia ye ntira. Na nkyere sa obetumi aye bibia opebia a kyere yen as a nation.
Many nkrofo ya na elidi wo mo yes sir.
Say nkrofo ya na elidi wo mo no a, then we will deal with those people. Very fortunately, NPA, led by Mustafa, actual Chinese, if one is said, they have no right to bring in those vehicles.
But
Omodiaba. And Hamid, I'm a little bit revolutionary when it comes to certain things. If I were in your position, shock us in, shock us in, shock us out. Okay. Yeah, I'm do say.
Shock us in, shock us out.
Shock, like your deporting will be now. I'm going for you before go for lawyer free Queen's Council. If you can buy so maybe defend your
we do have say shock us out.
But this is here. And you don't know about deportation or that.
Amanyo no.
And you push out and say, oh, shock us in, shock us out. Case closed.
I'm done with you. Case closed.
Case closed. And Mustafa asked the Chinese to take their trucks back to where they imported them from. And more trucks were Ghana. There are over 5,000 of these trucks. Hey, and what Ghana here? Go to Kumasi. In Angel has almost about 70 of these trucks. Yeah, on your Jumanye. There are so many people in Accra, especially Kumasi transporters. They don't have jobs.
Now, when they show moon crying, say, oh,
yeah, MPF watch with empty with the mommy and sorry, MPF for Abaso. MPF watch say, in the first place, they have not come for any permission. They have not given them any authority to register any truck to carry goods. Sadiano, a Juma Ghana for 100%. And even share Krampa, Vivo or Mohano, Yom Tom Petrol, trucks in one, Omni filling station, Omni petrol filling station, and you are Modia. Ghana for dia. So I say, now, and I'm saying, a here Chinese, if when we say, a here Ghana need dear. Woman a crabby shed a bottom Oba boom ran so, no, the amount yaba. And the idea make tankers association, why are there? This is one demonstration, it's a one ya, we are, you never support them. And that's enough. MPA will make sure that the Chinese trucks are not registered in any way, and that they should be taken back. Amuva
to answer.
Adia bako and so GRA. Some say tax ejiji isa so just here.
To answer.
Enum tina se bibia ban pesika na oba menu mienu ho because ye na former so just here. Na all this tax e ba e betumi am na G tax no a free normal normal people no, that is formal people no, informal people no in Piaka. Now GRA to Gapua I listen Temaport Yadimra Abba Yade Adi paperless, all right, Yeah, the paperless aba. Yeah, the scanning of containers aba. You have about 3 or 4 stages I will come and sign out the name appear.
Yeah.
And this will be the name appear to manage 1 peer duty. Most 1 peer duty. You have to go back there to the port and find out why some perform peer duty.
And whoever
is responsible, you deal with them. You don't go to Kumasi and ask a trader, oh, duty papers out here. You don't stop a truck.
Oh, create a Juma man for the Akoji.
And you know, sir, when you do this now, one more come, Sikari Wamokoji. And that trucks and so be in your man Amufa. What if you report 1 more car? I never occupy the crown. Where be? Clearing documents in order. It's with the owner or with the clearing agent. It's only the way bill. And this all check Papa no truck no council. No Busan say you did nyama due to what. I mean that is absolute nonsense. GRM, you are refusing to do your job. And to say as a side you no air cost or Ghana ha and now harassing Crawford a council. Please GRA, put your thinking cap on and solve the problem within the port. Because I want a money free system, no idea go on. It should be able to prevent that. I'm a
oh, you are right. If you say whereby Obiamo be Kwama 1 2 also 2. No Jenny Pano Marquino, no attack you know.
What attack you
at the end of the day, the following day we know beside.
One say a war with the pack.
And one in an account.
So you are conniving while your people are doing, you are helping them.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe it becomes like the police. Omo farm now, when they go back, say, Omo home office, and more kakra. So I say, and you want here, Obisu Chihuahua, or because Sikanua, these inspectors, no, a cockatoo free and Crawford or crown. So I say, Omo bar, Omo senior,
how come say, what was you poem? I can say, when your man went,
oh, you near man walk, must say, and answer or brush near you. Then GRA, you go there, you send people there to go and harass them. Please, this thing must stop. You can stop this at the port because there were enough addition controls. Yeah, there were enough controls. Yes, importer, obegan, obe. So what I say, I won't deny that. I don't think this SaaS systems not as your mouse system is we at the scanning. So now who is such an image via a trace at the end of the and yet no we are declaring a bill of lading. So to go and inspect the goose. And this is why inspecting goose let's acquire the code work duty I caught the man now continue chroma. Whose fault? I'm for whose fault?
Yes, so why you inspect now?
Well, why you want to manage GRA? All that I'm trying to say in this say dear, yeah, the systems are good them. Yeah, move to me and cheat one more we are near my clear money now.
Mindset, we be a baby, a per for quite be so. That's a BT system.
And that is why you need a leader who is coming with a new deal. I'll come to that. Okay? Because it's business as usual. Business as usual. Go and harass the people. Income tax, I will call inspecting there. I said last week we can have. GRA, you have no way of knowing. So one can audit ya. So what I say, who is a Koran will pure income tax and that's what quality VAT. That one audit is 100%. The inspection you are going is 100%. Nobody should. Some complain, GRA, don't stop that. Don't stop that. Because your officer don't know. So what I said, taxes or then. So this tax for Abba. I'm complain, the system should support GRA what you are doing, and we support you to do that. So we support you to do that. But not when you have a complete control to prevent the crime from being implemented. Now when you have the relative duty, Uja wa dwuma ho. Anasa ujisika o port wo. Ema crash ni pue. Wo pie wi a. Wa kwa ha no kumase. You can't do that.
But I say, young kid, the hen out the twasso.
Okay. So see, no. Itu ato MPP. Na ebe onwanwa. They may be can maybe they take a completely different view from their SC.
Oral and assembly.
Yes.
Koso.
And I am not surprised. Say Sadian Abba. Because anytime be event we be seen, sa breaking Eba.
Time Benny
by. Here MPP. Your tradition, UP was formed in 1957. Before 1957, there was no UP. There was NLM, MPP, Gamashi, all these splinter parties. Yeah, near what parliament. Okay? A co-parliament, a minority leader, and immediately after independence, and these political parties were basically regional based or tribal based. In those days, they are kind of regional and they are kind of tribal. That's what I say. NLM, mostly Asante for, and as I come for, then you got MPP, North, Togo, Volta, Gamashi, Accra. That's what I say. And Kwame Nkrumah, after 1957 independence, and now, of also say, as I said, all the opposition parties in our parliament, all join together. The women join together and form a united party. And when we leadership inside the parliament. Yeah. Sometimes NLM, Buziano yet 12. MPP, a Northern People's Party. Norms here 15. Technically, also. So, but I'm join, the leadership, Emma Buzia. All right, that is 1957. Sometimes will be at your leader, national leader. So what I say. After UP was formed in 1957, then comes the first election of UP4 leader. The first time, yes, the whole country UP4 elected a leader to the national election. So what I say. That was the Republic. Yeah, he became a president. At that time, Buzia was the leader of opposition, the leader of UP.
Okay.
J.B. Dankwa was not in parliament. He was not. But because J.B. Dankwa, you name the fritite, nasa wabre, ese Buzia na yinti. For the first time, MPP or UP chose their leader based on Yenimu Fritite. So I said, because I said, because he was the leader in parliament. But I'm farmer, Yadima JB Dankwa. So that was the first attempt you have new Fritite. We are actually, that's where it started. Sanyanwa and Kayam Farmer JB Dankwa. Yadima. So things went smoothly. Obianka Santoko Bia ma yena ko kama. Come 1969. Okay, 69 ya buy no. Na JB no wawu. Pauli was not an active politician at that time. Nti wo mu hwe mu no. Yeni mu frititi hwan Buzia. So Buzia was elected as our leader with no trouble. At that time, there was one break. That was Joe Appiah. Uliweka say, oh boy, yeah, let's see, I'm talking about Joe Appiah. Joe Appiah, there a man free party num, UP num, ekote the party ni say. Or see a brand or more wilderness, no. That is cool to from the Jews of the two to the Jews of the
opposition, no.
They were in the wilderness.
Okay.
So what I say, go maskata. If you are Ghana, have you are Ivory Coast, Agyapong papa say, "Omo could be Nigeria for all that time." So I just say, "Enti Busia, who now your leader, and that's all war." Sikaya di man say em fan hwe wo mo refugees e wa bonchi ni inside the Ghana so ati ase wo na wuji enti bra wa bade a bebu akonta maye so and Kofi Busia say oh Joe and teachers I won't trust me so the intellectuals kasaboko up to tonight I'll tell you intellectuals who stay behave like that oh Kofi teachers I won't trust me. And I do appear say Busia mu encounter anchre omodia so what I say ontimi edi Busiachi so he left. That was why Joapia left and not say leadership for now we no there was nothing like that. Busia was elected because it was working there. So what I say come 1979 okay. Now, Pauli was still there. So to get a leader, they went to Pauli. Yenimu Fititino, and then Obayacheno. All of them were prepared to cede the leadership to Pauli. At that time, Pauli was not healthy. So what I say, so Obekaya, 1979 election, Pauli Osua cemetery no oko so kaya obo Pauli and also Osu cemetery ehwa the Pauli ko that tells you the physical strength Pauli judicially no reject it you reject it and because you can say oh society you share all the people around am say me na room so Kwame Safo siabotre Dr. Jones we na siabotre bedroom so what I say and we election and a victory so every day. You are me, and I'm see do a do so the young victory and help. So they will pause that a drill so concept. The broadcast woman perfect also no. So what I say, and a santifua a woman, yana this time forecast a santifua, ya no a santifua, Nasa and a chimfo and a TUNC. Please take it from today. Achimfo had got nothing to do with UNC. UNC is a creation of Ashantis. Ashantifo and the TUNC. Aduwahi. Araram Ponsa. Yamenu. General FIFA. What are you prepared for?
The dinner in actually be on fee.
Wamo. And also among Victor as a leader. See, so they are rejecting a group. They don't want him. These 4 people and others, I have the list here. And they got the support of the people from the coast. Peter Alajete, Dr. Obeda Samoa. Okay, he was an Ewe. Personally, at that time, inward looking was very strong. So okay, because he had called the Evers inward looking. So all of them were against him. So when the Ashanti started rejecting their own, then all these people came on board.
To join them.
To join them. Mahama Idrisu, Sambo Kujeto, Dr. Agama, all these people from the coast. TUNC. TUNC no. At that time, tell me Achim no. There was no Achim person in there. And I say, hey, say Atia. I say, see you be so what you say. If you see a dinner bar. So what did they do? They went back to Pauli. And Pauli surprisingly says ability. That is how the Achims came into the UNC.
Paulia Neko.
The Paulia Neko. No more the Agiso. Osu Cemetery. Paulia Neko Osu Cemetery. One of the most important Achim politicians at that time, Jones Oforiata. He was not a member of the UNC. He stood on PFP ticket. Akufo-addo was a young lawyer. He was not a member of the UNC. Even though, and I'm sorry, I could identity, so I say, but he was not a member of the UNC. Who said, when we rejected a Drew, yes or no, you see that? That's how the 1979 break came about.
So,
fast forward, 2007. Then another year free ticket. At that time, he was the last of the old breed. Just like in 1979, Pauli was the last of the big six from our side.
Okay.
So as I say, he was the last of the big six. So they went to him first.
Last week, what can I say me? Nanado be last of the...
Right, the last of them. So as I say, J.A. Kufuor and Co. brought in an establishment candidate. Okay, that was an establishment candidate.
Maybe after, okay, Nanado Nankwaya last, or no, no.
Right.
Okay.
So at that time, it became Yenimu Fritite. Then, Kufuor and the establishment tried to bring in a new person in the form of Alan Shematin. Okay? Who was the establishment candidate at that time. But the one who was pushing that establishment candidate, Kufuor,
none of Alan Edin Komo or other network or reject his assembly.
Or he can reject it. Did Kufuor come out to say or support Alan Shematin?
He did.
Has the Kufuor come out to say or support Ade? Well, then why we say he said there is an establishment candidate? Well, why did we say at that time that there was an establishment candidate? You don't expect anybody to say. If you are a politician watching, you know it.
Okay.
Okay? Kufuor was pushing him. But Kufuor, I respect him very much. He's a smart politician. He quickly, to himself, we've got to know this. Nanuya and Semi Stati. That's where we got to know it. So we were saying that, Jack, if you had pushed Alan Shematin, like the establishment is pushing Baumia now, so what I say. But Alan Shematin would have become president because at that time we were only about 2,400 delegates.
Delegates, yeah.
So it was easy to manipulate. I say, I didn't want the party to break.
Okay.
It dawned on me.
On person party, the best say.
Best say, it dawned on me. Says, me pushing my agenda strongly. Baby. But party the mobile. Miso Mempesa. And my man cried on one uncle on Fana Horton. That is what happened.
And yes, sir, or can say President Kufuor and support to on your establishment candidate in Ukraine.
Well, you can say that based on what I'm telling you now.
Yeah.
Okay? Based on what I'm telling you now. Because Kufuor came to that decision by himself. A lot of us didn't know.
Okay.
Until quite recently. Because he was being accused now. So I didn't know one first strong support of Alan Shematin, not Alan Shematin, since he was his candidate. And his answer was...
Now, we have baby and a party that do any force and a general and a do a chino. Still, I will just go to me winning.
Yes, Kufuor force I pushy, said you pushy, and we are. He would have won. Because I'm telling you, at that time, we were only 2,400 delegates. Very easy to manipulate. Very easy. But the party can move a check 10.
Sabran, so one no more leading and I don't know money.
Yeah, they wouldn't listen to anything. Like a party move to say 10. So Kufuor was smart and says, no, I wouldn't do that. Let him go. And you move to prevail. And the party will stay here. Party will stay together. Fast forward to 2024, 2023. I drew Missoni and Titinaba. Okay? Then the people say, get the fuck out of this place. Found him with Titania do so no come by you. Opa, go and take your part. One control party.
Drew me so.
No, that's what I'm saying. Say, one more, say that. So what I say means the old breed now have to select a candidate. So what I say. Then the establishment brings in a new one, just like Kufuor brought in a new one. The same scenario. And the new one is rejected by the party. And we have what we have now. We have what we have now. That is why there is a split. So anytime we attempt to break this, the 2 times we've done it, it has resulted in a break.
Why not Kofi Kunadu Apreku?
That is what I'm saying. One of them could have done. Because that's what you are saying. The one who feels strongly, say, "Bia," or only the leader of a feels the new 54 are being rejected with a new one coming. So he breaks away. That is what I'm trying to say. Okay. He breaks away. And that is what has landed us here. This is my view. Somebody can say something different. I have no problem with that. And what does the party has to do?
They say the party is I mean
party no I say bye bye kuse nyankopo di wachi the opposite ye bia no yenye this is not the time for the party or anybody to say let's go and talk to him to change like he did in 2008. The time has passed. But there's one thing I want to put forward. And Crawford, yeah, blame Nipa Bianu Ghana has Alan instigated. Yes, my own senior brother, the chief of staff, and J.A. Akufo.
I didn't.
These 2 people don't know anything about what Alan Chamatin has done.
I didn't know blame
just because they were the original supporters. That's what I say. Right from 2007. They have been with him. So they affected them, and he looks up to them.
Okay.
He looks up to them.
Yeah.
In fact, a bravo PA, uncle, somebody close to Alan Chamatin told me, said, the only person in Ghana who can let Alan Chamatin change his mind is the former chief of staff. He's the only person. Say Alan Chamatin person we bibi. Na
chief of staff catcher and
former chief of staff. Former chief of staff Alan de we and yet into Jaya. He's the only one, not even President J. Akufo. Okay? So the chief of staff decided, say yes, he would do that. Okay. He was informed. Said this is what we are picking up from the ground. The intel is telling us that. So the chief of staff said, okay, then I will do it. Okay, so he called Alan on the weekend before Monday.
Said, who is your senior brother?
Yes, Ofre Alan. Said, Pacho, me knew din komo. And Alan said, oh, me kokumase abba. Inti me ba. Meba abehu. Say, Afe na Alan ekwa ko hu kodom piania. Nobody knows.
I asked the president for person you did no answer na be free in office so esi abonte announcement no kodada.
So I said, Alan never showed up. You know why? Because maybe if he had shown up,
okay, obeti.
Let's say kodom piani catch the no. Said the nipa na kan on chimi hwe na nim enkan and said no da.
Dini ona krama,
and ona krama. So he didn't show up. Please take it from me. That's the gospel truth. He didn't show up. He did not show up at all. Okay? He did not also inform the former president. Kufuor is not aware of Alan. Give me Sramo. Alan has done this thing based on his own intuition.
Yes, I this answer we are to draft for party for to know. Say, yes. Baby, I walk on one we decided now, dear, say, baby, I do know, I travel to an akron could TBBA or Conanim or Nanko Tribia or Conanim. And I walk party for the same walk a cayano, Miamitia, when him say, a be enya no crack. A be enya enough. A be decided when he say, and talk see any.
Yes, say, appointees. A hijack party. Appointees been a hijack party. appointees ben. Amofa 961 super delegates no.
Koso.
Emu 1% to cry appointees. All of them are elected officers of the party. From the constituency chairman, 1,275, to the National Council. The National Council is an elected office of the party. It's made up of regional chairman, representative from parliament, who are elected by the people, right? 55 representatives from the regions. These are not appointees of the executive.
Awesome.
They are appointees of the party. Or even, Stephen, according to the constitution, you know, 55 people, I see a 2 about you. The constitution says, as I say, a 2 about in our history from 92 up to this time, you have to say about back. And that was 2014. A brad, a Fukube chairman, or mere 2 about. The constitution is say, yan 2 about any regional representatives, you know. For every 5 MPs, you know, you get 1 representative.
For National Council.
For National Council. Didn't mind a 55. We did 275 by 5.
Okay.
When you're 255. Decide 255 people, as a same region, call a special regional delegate conference to elect their members to go to the National Council. The national executive members are elected. A former vice president was selected. A former president was elected by the party. A current president elected. So where are the control by appointed ade? Appointees. That is what I'm saying. Didn't I saw those things, because if you look at the 961, tell me how many of them. And you can't say. One more better abai and baby no. Ministers, card-bearing ministers. And akufo-addo about 80 to 90% of his ministers are MPs.
Mami Musa sa me shape na naka na ekwa na obi afiri mu asi. One of the drivers car no omode kro no ba kwa afiri mu asi. Omo aka no eko ye na eduru kwam na ayeden. Esese ba ko na be som na otumi eboa na wo sesa nipa no qualities bi won kasa na wo kasa ba bi yeduro no ye be hia some qualities bi ahead of us say Ghana ma minti on fa emfiri ho me hwe history of the ama party mu ene ahoden a wo de ahyem ne tedi opese party ma no te ne ma bi assistance bi no kura so say bi a owura kodwompi ni na president fo no munum enim ho bi ba bi yeduro no ye hwe enim no ye kɔ ne sɛn.
Okay. Sisiano there. There's nothing we can do about it. Yeah. Just like the party said, no, so we are focused. The party, every party member must focus. Yeah. Their objective now is November 4th. As I see a choose nipa, obey leading. Yes. So as I say, nipa 4, 2, and they leading members. Yeah, the mantle can fall on one of them. Yeah. The mantle never fall on Biano, Baumia, Kennedy. We are all going to follow.
So they're not the canon of it.
So what I say, whoever that the mantle will fall on. Okay? But this country, the two of them, the two people, I can say something about them. Okay? One of them, we took a highly smart intellectual, tried to turn him into a politician. Okay? And Alolo has said that intellectuals are normally too intellectually honest to be successful politicians. Okay. And you use that to describe Professor Buzia. Or catch his name straight or say, Kofi, you are too intellectually honest to be a good politician.
I see.
Almost all these from Bob Watty, why is he failing? Or why did he fail? High professional, intellectual. So what I say, that is the mark of our vice president. So what I say, he's coming in, he represents the normal breed, okay, of NPP politicians. Why? Well, we all believe in whatever he believes in. He believes in what all of us believe in. Status quo. Okay? Then we have a brat. Let me call it for lack of a better word. I'm not insulting here. If I am, please tell me. Okay? We have another kid on the block. Okay? Who is saying, I'm coming with a new deal.
Okay.
The new deal. We cannot do business as usual, the same way. Business is not going to be usual like we have done all the time. I'm coming in with a new deal. Things have to change. Okay, he is coming in and saying, I believe in what our leader has said, Nana Akufo-Addo, that we yetisikanso ehiayen. What you say? Or see yetisikanso ehiayen. But I want to change that. The new deal also what they ban say. Yes, I am no correct yetisikanso. But ye money ehiayen. Okay. Enti ye betre sikano so ye be use sikano ne ayede na ye de ye hia no afi ho. That is the new deal is coming on. So we have two contrasting positions. And this, the only group of people who can decide this for us, no?
Delegates.
The 200,000 delegates. The 18,000 delegates now can do almost choose what we. They are the old breed. Okay? Because women are going super delegates now. They are the super delegates. Women are going candidates in mind.
So candidate 5 no.
5 no. Women are going to choose or back. So what now can say the 18,000 no.
18,000.
Yes, it's about 208,000.
Okay.
200,000 call for. It's a raw figure. Okay. The 18,000 echo Emma, the old breeder, things has to be normal and unusual, right? Then the 200,000, you know, Anna, son, you say, do you want to go with the old as usual or you want to come with a new deal? So what I say, that a new deal, that is why he's saying. Things can never be the same. We cannot continue to have ghost names when ghosts don't fly onto the payroll. Somebody put the ghost there. And the new breed is going to tell you, whoever put that ghost there, no, you are out of the door. That's the new breed. The new breed is telling you. The new breed didn't say. Yeah, a lot of indiscipline were here. Okay, this is very similar to Tony Blair. When he assumed, when he was coming,
all power,
all the labor leadership, no? He came out and said, I represent the new labor. The new labor. Labor cannot continue to do things the same way that we have done it as of today. We've got to change. So he christened it the new labor. He won.
I see.
Yeah, he won. Okay? And this brat, excuse me, please, I'm not one to be insulting. Yana, is coming out and saying, Ghana, we have to have a new deal.
I don't know how to mean country, you know, Sarpong.
Ghana, as I say, a new deal. Now you move system. No, said yet, Nana Akufo-Addo can't say a Tisikaso, no. The Tisikaso, na here. Nana Akufo-Addo say a Tisikaso, here, which is true. No, correct, a Tisikaso, here. So what I say, a Tisikaso, here.
About the one to be.
David.
So that
is why I'm presenting this thing to the delegates. 200,000. One more and now.
Echo candidate.
If you get the new deal, fine. The new deal thinks that obey a movie. The normal, traditional deal, if we say, yeah, we've got to go the normal way. So I say, yeah, Juma, trouble biama. Mommy uncle experimenting with any new deal, you don't know. So that is what it is there. So what I say. The new deal, no cry, can you all can now? That like the new deal means The country must rise again. And that time when I was talking to one of them, he told me, Kwabena, can you believe the Black Stars? For 40 years, we have not won anything.
Airline. Okay, airline.
No, Black Star as a team.
Okay, team. Oh, yo.
For 40 years, how? Ghana, Black Stars, we haven't won anything.
Yes, yes.
The New Deal says you're going to change that.
Now, for 40 years, for 40 years.
You don't know. You see, the moment somebody leak on you, okay, or say, we have been able to do what we have done because of me. My character and behavior is what people look at you. And it's the same character and behavior I'm asking the people to do. Okay. And so when they, so I'm shame me. That's say they see me leading me life now. That because I'm going to say, I'm going to say, and don't see, and I yet to me a day. I do baby. Such as here. There's not going to be any excuse. Or be civil servant. Or be take it. A man who can broach it. Echo holiday. Or buy a link when you did a unity. Ghana, over the New Deal can do that. The New Deal can do that. That is what when he said the New Deal means we've got to change. There's got to be discipline in the society. Otherwise, there are no akufo-addo akano. You better who say, no akufo-addo will be any. Will be any. I catch it say Ghana for.
Yeah, tisikaso.
Mu wo sika enso ahiam. Mu wo sika so ahiam.
Agyapong.
And o kan sa no so a former German president in 2009 our Lagos when Kufuor was launching his
campaign.
No, he was launching his foundation.
A foundation, 2009 foundation.
Right, Kufuor Foundation.
Yeah.
On the side of pay for German by a keynote speaker. In his address, Papano can say, I can't believe you guys are poor in the midst of plenty.
Yeah. Boy and some man. Sure.
That's what he said. I can't believe that you guys are you guys are plenty. You guys are poor. A him me who ni pa wo sika pa wo Agyapade pa na ehia omo obi aso ti se moda. That's what the man said. And Akufo-Addo brought it home to us.
Agyapong.
So what I said. And the delegates is up to you. Share the New Deal and the Old Deal. We will support whoever you give us. And remember, the party is supreme. Coming back about
either new or old.
Huh?
Deal new.
No, I won't sit down here and do that. If I do that now, then they are not going to take whatever I say. Okay. Because I'm already biased.
Perfect.
That's what I say. I will not do that. I will always give the good and the bad. Because the New Deal now is going to be too revolutionary. In a democratic society like ours, where we are more Catholic than the Pope. So because brochure banners and mufa talk a human in all cases were in a dia. You never call to say, me what? Civil servants will say, well, go through due process and sign a we in a day. The New Deal no, will tell you due process my fault.
Let us say, Sarpong, no be saying so as a mina 7 minutes, nearly 7 hours a year. Yes, only a penny I can say, His Excellency the President, a part of the MPP problem. Minim baby or Tino, minim baby or Kai or Abraham also from or for Sarpong, meaning is what we be.
I mean,
to me or corner say a no crack next week or bar or the one assembly bar. And yes, sir,
that's right.
Nidin and the Kwabena Sarpong, and as I said, by a production team so solo Abuaje focus, Yanamwasi. MCR so Yana will be a Tejano Yanawasipa, Midin Edia, and Fabuachi Yame Aduma. ɔkyena anɔpa ebehia akra